parents' evenings in the 70s. They would go, you know, my mum would be there, eyeshadow, perm, my dad long hair, flares flapping in the wind, you know, and they would say to my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Bowen, we've done some tests on Oliver, we had them analysed, and we've worked out what the problem is. He's thick. That's it. So, and my parents were, oh, thank goodness for that. I thought it was something serious. But I say, well, it's good news and bad news. Bad news is, unfortunately, he's going to go from one dead-end job to another, basically for the rest of his life. But the good news, the money that you're saving for his university education, you can go on holiday. So, and I went off to a cruise, brought him back a stick of rock from Bermuda. It was shaped like a triangle, but I lost it. It disappeared. So I only thought of that one in the car on the way here. Forget that. That doesn't count. Make a note in your scorecard. No, actually do make a note. So it was hot up here. Last time I was sweating this much, I was at a pool party with Michael Barrymore. It was a good party. They get bad press. They get bad press, but they're a good dude. But the thing with raising kids, the thing with raising kids these days, they always look for reason. We live in a blame culture, don't we? So they say, well, the reason all kids are thick and they're a little bit different these days is we're feeding them junk food. You know, we've got Jamie Oliver, of course, jumping on the bandwagon, his school dinners and all this sort of programme that only people without kids watched, because all the parents and kids were like, oh, fucking hell. You know, what are you supposed to feed them? It's 5:30, you've run out of turkey twizzlers, what are you going to feed them? You go down to McDonald's. By the way, have you tasted a turkey twizzler? They are beautiful. Who says turkey for Christmas Day? Have it every day of the year. So that's... but I've not been feeling too well recently. I had a day off work yesterday, wasn't 100%. So I went down the doctors, and they have these things, they're called like well-man clinics, where they go and they basically check over everything. You sit, you chat for 10 minutes about your diet, your health, your drink, your fitness, etc., and they check that, check. Even at 35, they check for check your prostate. I'm not going to ask for a show of hands, but and I'm not going to talk about it either because I've only got 10 minutes and it will take too long. Let me just tell you that it wasn't actually the most unpleasant thing I've ever had, and it's opened a whole new world to me. The first 35 years of my life, I never even knew existed. But you got to go get yourself checked out. So I went and chatted with the doctor, and he checked me out. And as I'm about to leave, he said, "Can you ask the girl on reception for a sample jar? Fill a sample, bring it back, and we'll run it through the machine just to check you're okay." So I went up to, as I left, went to reception, said to the young girl behind the counter, "Can I have a sample jar, please?" And she said, "Yes. Urine, saliva, stool, semen, or blood." I said, "Well, I've got the rest of the day off." I said, "Give me one of each, and I'll make an afternoon of it." And that's how I like to kill a day off. But I'm fine. I woke up this morning and I felt like a new man, which is great. I mean, it's what my ex-wife was asking for throughout our 1-year marriage, or sham, as I think the judge so nicely put it. But I don't want to go